Good evening, guys. It is officially Baby Friday, Thursday, and by the looks of it, I'm still just a little swollen on this side. Yeah, I can see it just a little bit still. Makes me look like I have a jaw. But I was cleaning it earlier and it was painful. They said the stitches are gonna dissolve or whatever. So waiting for that to happen. Heading to the gym right now. I took some painkillers a while ago, like around 6ish, almost 7, because I was feeling like I was getting a headache, but like from like right here, and I was like, that's weird. So I was assuming that it was because of the wisdom tooth. But good evening, guys. It so far we are where we need to be at for the week. Took a little rest because, of course, I had the tooth taken out, and it's literally just past a day because I did it yesterday around 5ish, or was that Tuesday? No, Tuesday. Did that Tuesday afternoon, and it turned out pretty good. Um, I knew the pain was gonna subside, but I just needed subside. Just needed to get into that ADO pass, and everyone was telling me like, you're so strong, you're still coming to work. You have a really high pain tolerance, and I said, yeah, I've always had a high pain tolerance. It's usually helped me when I was in construction because you get hurt every now and then. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. The worst part about it was getting the shots. But that's not gonna be like 20 minutes a shot. It was probably like 20 seconds, and I felt like 5 minutes of just constant in out of shots, and that's what got me. So of course, that's where the swelling's coming from, coming down soon. Hopefully tomorrow is gonna be Friday, and I don't have social media, but I saw the other day someone share something of these. It's like a salad bowl, but it has potato, beef, cheese, and pico de gallo, and it looks super good. So I'm probably gonna make that for the family tomorrow. I have half. Well, I have 5 pounds of beef that I usually use on a weekly basis, but I, of course, didn't eat all my plates this week because of yesterday and Tuesday. So I'm probably going to use those. I'm probably going to, oh, I decided that I'm going to, whatever I have left, hopefully it's half of it, I'm just going to make like patties like that flat, and then just put, no, maybe a little flatter, um, and eat those for meals next week. And I have never done that before. But I mean, I'm not a grill expert or anyone who knows how to cook good at all. I just know that you just put it in a pan, season one side, flip it over, season it, and then you're good. Unless you season it before and then do it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's the best way that I learned, anyways, figuring it out. The potatoes that I made for this week are super spicy. The meat is okay, but the potatoes are super spicy and they're crunchy, which I like, but it's making it difficult to eat them. So I decided to eat 2 plates today, of course, like normal routine kind of stuff. Oh gosh. I can, when I'm talking, I can open my mouth, but when I'm eating, I feel like it doesn't want to open. Like it's saying, hey, relax, you need to stop eating because you are hurting me. So, oh well. Um, we're going to the gym right now, and we're going to be doing chest. I feel comfortable, but I feel a little tired too. I forgot my pre-workout, so I ran back inside and I went to go make it real quick. But I was talking with a colleague today about work, and if you know anything about call centers, you know that there always needs to be calls coming in for you to have a job. And me just looking around, I'm like, okay, this year I have a plan of where I want to be by a certain time. So I need every goal to hit its mark on that time. And it's normally right now I have monthly goals. Well, yeah, first it's the yearly goals, supervisor. monthly goals is hit my metrics at a certain point. Weekly goals, metrics, and daily goals is certain things. So I mean, I'm constantly checking my stuff, constantly trying to adjust things because we're always trying to be better, of course, on ourselves. But I know that if I keep at it, then I'll be at where I want to be. And I'm a kind of person that always wants to have a plan B just in case because I am responsible for my family as the head of the house. So I can be out of work for 6 months, but I'm not gonna be sitting around for 6 months. That's just one of my things. But I know everyone's built different. Everyone's gonna do things differently. But that's the way that I live my life, and I've always lived my life, always working hard. And there's nothing wrong with that for me because it's what my family appreciates and deserves. So I will do anything I can to make sure that they are always good and always taken care of. So that's gonna be something I'm looking at just in case. But I don't foresee that happening. I know having good numbers, having good stuff, you always be considered for other stuff. So I'm looking around, but I'm not looking. That makes sense. So we're gonna see what happens these next couple of months. Um, I was talking to someone that I met, a while back, and then I said, hey, what do you do in your position and like stuff like that. So I could figure out like, do I want to stay here? Do I want to move up? I don't want to move into the same position per se. I want to move up a step. My yearly thing for my yearly performance is coming up, so I'm gonna figure out where I'm at. I already know where I'm at because we constantly talk about that whenever we do our monthly meetings. But this month, the month before, I didn't hit one metric, and I was like, okay, it's just a fluke. But last year, I didn't hit that certain metric 3 times, and I'm like, okay, it's still considered a fluke because my numbers are super high, and no one ever considers me for training and leading trading. I'm actually training other people. I'm actually helping other people, so that's a good thing. But you know how it is. So we'll see how that goes. On Friday, I'm gonna try to record a little bit while I'm cooking because I'm gonna do it after work instead. And then I have to do oil changes this Saturday on the truck and my wife's car. So we're doing that tomorrow. I think we're gonna go to Lock and Terra and return something or buy something. I don't know. But I just want to get out of the house. I feel like I work from home. I built the house that I work in, but sometimes it just gets to me. My head is just like seeing the same thing all day long. It gets to me, so I need to get out. So this release from going to the gym that also helps me spiritually, helps me mentally and physically, of course. So it's a big thing for me to be able to go out. Sometimes even like right after work, I'll just go outside and I'll just walk to the mailbox because I get that like you're feeling enclosed, like you're trapped. So that's just how I've always been. I've always been jittery, moving around a lot. So I'm gonna leave you guys on that. I'll probably film like 2 more clips right now, of course, like always, and then we'll go from there. How many with the lift off? With the lift off. Two more. Two more. Two more.
Ooh, that felt good. Oh gosh, so tired. First time I've done 95s on incline. I don't want to make any excuses today. Today's definitely a day to push hard. 'Cause I didn't work out yesterday and the day before. So that's what I did right now. And that feels pretty good. Try to push my friend Isaac to do a little bit more. So, oh gosh, I'm getting tired. But I forgot to tell you guys that I ordered a couple stuff again from the TikTok shop. It's actually become a lot cheaper than Amazon. I had to take about a week to get here. So you gotta weigh out your pros and cons. If it's like $30 less than Amazon, yeah, of course, I don't mind waiting a week. But if it's a couple dollars less, better go to Amazon. Also, what happened today, I forgot to mention, I actually put paint on it all in the shower. So it's all gonna seep down. We're gonna leave it overnight. Next day, we're gonna start stripping it like crazy. So hopefully that looks a lot better. And then we'll sand it down. And then I'll do the pipes. And then we'll make it look super nice. How's it feel? Does it feel, go like this? Like this? Side to side. Side to side. Good? It feels good? So that's gonna be super nice, but I spent a little bit of that Home Depot because I like to always add to my tool collection. I'm gonna be moving a wire from my mother-in-law for her stove. It's gonna go from like one spot to like 4 feet over. So I bought this drill bit that goes inside the wall and drills through the actual 2x4s. So that way you don't have to cut a whole panel of drywall. So I just like a little section and then drill it and then pull the wires through. I just make a new piece, close it all up, and then put it away. I'm super excited. I love doing electricity, but we'll see what comes up next because I gotta do the restroom. All right, I'm gonna film one more clip after this, and then that'll be it for tonight. This thing on? Hopefully it's on. If not, I'm gonna look like a weirdo talking to myself, but I already do. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My working out does get to you, but I'm trying to push myself because I got some big goals. Oh gosh, just finishing up chest, so we're gonna go do shoulders now for a little bit, and I'm gonna go home and eat or try to eat if I can. My mouth open. Oh gosh, I feel like it's just been one of those weeks. Everyone at work was complaining about. It's been a long week. Maybe it's just been a mentally long week. But it's the beginning of the year. What do you expect? You come back from Christmas break. Before that, Thanksgiving break. Then you also have New Year's break right after um, New Year's break after Christmas. So everyone's like in that mood and they're still trying to wake up. But I think everything's gonna be good. I like the way this week is ending up. I'm getting more stuff done faster. I'm planning things out easier. I'm prioritizing things better. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to record a song. Hopefully it comes out good. If it doesn't, hopefully the spirit's there to help me. Because if it doesn't, I know my voice is all scratchy. But regardless, we should be good. For right now, I'm gonna go finish up chess now, and then we'll see where we're at for the night. You guys have a good night. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good evening, guys, or I guess good morning. Doesn't really matter. It is technically it does. It is Friday night, and it is 20 minutes till midnight. I just finished stripping down the entire bathtub. Found 3 holes that were patched up. Well, actually, I found 3 holes. 2 were patched up. 1 was not patched up. So now I know what I can do and work with. That was a pain in the butt, but I got it done with. Today, I made for dinner. For me and my wife. I made us potatoes with beef, a little cheese, and some pico. Oh, turned out way better than I thought it was. It was really good. Oh, God, excuse me. Oh yeah, about this too. You can still see it a little bit, but it's almost clearing up. So hopefully that'll be gone soon. It's only the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3rd day. So it's almost gone. The pain's not back anymore. So that's good. They gave me some antibiotics to make sure I take 3 a day, and of course I'm taking them still. They said take them even after you feel better. So I guess that's supposed to be something that's gonna help me. Um, I'm actually driving around my neighborhood because my son does not like to go to sleep on his own. Most nights. Well, actually, some nights. Actually, he's been switching over. He's been doing better by himself. But it's already going to be almost 12, and I want him to just go to sleep already because I want to be able to film another clip tonight. And this is what I've been doing literally since he was born. He's been so good at I just tell him, let's go to the store real quick, and he'll get in, and then down 5-10 minutes, not even the end of the world. I mean, maybe less than 10 minutes, he'll knock out. Like right now, he's yawning like crazy. So I know he's gonna fall asleep already. So I'm just waiting for that to happen, and then I'll go back to the house. Um, but yeah, it was good. It was a good day. It was a good day so far. Went to Walmart, picked up some stuff again, and the tub that I have in my kids' restroom, I want to have it fixed up by the end of next month, which means that I have to start redoing the pipes. I have to go underneath and fix everything. I have to. I noticed that when I did go under there the other time to just do the restroom itself, which was the piping for the toilet and for the sink, that it wasn't where the tub was at. It had water damage. It made sense because the seal that they put on for the water to go down into the drain, it was not put on properly. Well, it was put on, but it wasn't put on good enough. Like it was due for a hey, you gotta um redo this. So I gotta undo it, put some putty there, plumber's putty, push it back down. That should be good. I'm gonna go underneath. I'm gonna brace it with extra 2x4s, 2x6s underneath the cross. Give it some extra stability because my kids, I want them to have a bathtub. because I hate them. And I guess it was like an old thing that my wife used to do when she was growing up. She would take and when she was growing up, she would take a bath in the containers that you would use for like clothes or whatever, right? And that got to me because it's in a shower that's a walk-in shower. So me knowing framing and tile and plumbing, all this stuff, that restroom is already heavy, like super super heavy for that side of the house. Now it's not the end of the world if they do it because it's gonna hold. It's just the fact that whenever you let it drain or you thaw the water out, which my kids always do want to do on their own, is they let all the water out and it just comes above the curb and it gets all over the floor. And I am tired of it. So the bathtub that was over there in the kids' restroom was set up before, and we used to use that while I was fixing our restroom, my restroom. And we noticed that it was painted 4 times. 4 times. There was the regular color that it comes in, the cream. Then there was a white. Then there was a yellow, and then a green, and then I finished off with an orange. And it was the ugliest thing ever. I hated it. But we had to take a shower there, and every now and then I would start peeling the paint off, right? The humidity, it starts helping peel off. But it's so far from the water heater too, so it takes a while for it to warm up. But it wasn't like the end of the world, so we decided to switch over to the other one, and I decided I'm gonna give that one just leave it alone for a while, which I shouldn't have. I should have started working on it last year. But I mean, everything in his time, right? So started doing it now. I put that work in. This hand was starting to cramp up like crazy from scraping and paint peeler and paint thinner and paint stripper, and just scrubbing and scrubbing. And I finally got it down. That's when I found all the 3 holes that were 2 were patched up and 1 wasn't. So I mean, it wasn't too bad, but starting off, it took about 30 minutes to put all the paint thinner on. It took me an hour and a half to strip it down. Now I need to go underneath, cut the galvanized pipes that I have completely, and see why does it have galvanized pipes when it starts off with PVC, CPVC, half inch. So I'm gonna go do that tomorrow. I'm just gonna go under the house, cut it where it switches over, put a shark bait, close it up, and then the inside of the tub the drain was leaking water, right? So when it would leak water for a certain amount of time, it would. Oh gosh, it just turned green. It would eventually start messing with the actual tub. So what I have to do is I have to sand it all down, make sure it's all a good surface, and then we're gonna paint it white. And it took a lot of research to do this, but eventually we're gonna get there. So I took off the spout, not realizing that water could leak from there every now and then, and it still is, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. So I have to go underneath, cut the lines, so I can redo all of the piping that's right there. And the other worst part is that to get to the pipes on inside of the house, I have to go through my daughter's room, which we just moved her bed frame right against that wall that I need to get to. So I'm just going to just switch the bed over and not make it a big deal, and then just have that spot open just so I can start working. So those will be the next steps. It's not going to be too difficult. I keep saying in my head it's not going to be too difficult, but I'm not doing it all at once like I would be. Like when I did the tile, I did that, and then I did the toilet and the sink. What I should have done was the tile, let it stay overnight, grout, then the next day toilet, the next day sink. But no, because we really needed the shower. So all this stuff I was doing was super fast. Now I'm just giving my time to okay, one thing at a time. Now that you've done that, stop, give yourself a break, come back to it another day. it's not like you're working till 6 or 7 anymore. So that was a good thing. Tomorrow, what we're going to be doing is there's still going to be practice. So I'm going to try to film a little bit of that for myself for these vlogs. And then what I'm going to do also is, well, the church is actually going to go out. So every fourth Saturday of the month, the last Saturday of the month, actually, we do a men's gathering, a women's gathering. So it's kind of like a Bible study for men, Bible study for women, right? You know, they do their own, men do their own, women do their own. So we're doing that. But the pastor said because we have a new place, it would be a good idea to go out in the neighborhoods that are in the area and tell them, hey, we have a new church here if you want to come by. I am going to be 100% honest. I'm not 100% into the idea of going door to door and tell them we have a new church, but the pastor has done as much as he can right now, and I always say that I want to help. So we're going to see how I feel that day. I think I might not go. I think I might just stay in front where the church is at and just put a sign up or just have signs saying, hey, new service, new church, things like that. Go to the front of the street where there's an intersection and put up a sign saying we have a new church over here. Things like that. What I'm good at is talking to people, but for me, doing the whole door to door, I mean, I used to do it to sell vacuums, but this is different. This is to say, hey, this is for our church. So I'm kind of like contradicting myself, going back and forth. So I'm going to pray about it some more and see what we come out to, or what I come out to, actually. We're going to do a practice and then they're going to go, or we're going to go. Regardless, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. I'll be filming a little bit more. I'm going to do that with the pipes. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you have a good sleep. It is Saturday, so you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys, it is officially Saturday. Late in the day already, of course. If it sounds a little funky, sorry about that. I forgot my microphone. But it was an overall good day, like I always say. Today, what I actually did was I went to practice this morning. I didn't film any practice because they finished off practice really early, so I really didn't get a chance to. But before I went to practice, I always pick up my cousins because they're literally like 5 minutes away from me. So I always go pick them up, and I decided I always ask them if they ate something, and every single time they tell me no, anything. So they're literally waiting until after practice, and then sometimes they get home really late. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just make them something. So I made them some scrambled eggs with put in a sandwich with ham and mayonnaise. I guess a ham and cheese sandwich, but I forgot the cheese because you ran out. So I made that for them, and then I made myself some, but I decided to start adding some milk. I didn't realize that I have to really take it easy on the milk. I can't add a whole bunch of milk, so of course I'm still learning. I put 6 eggs, and normally 6 eggs feels fine in this one pot that we use, but this time it just overfilled and I spilled it. And then it came out so watery, and I didn't have enough time to keep letting it cook, so of course that's why it turned out like that. But I mean, they still ate it. They enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. I could taste the milk though, so that was like a little different, eating eggs and tasting milk. We got off of practice. The church, of course, other people were coming in because they were gonna go do the invite people to the church. They were just gonna walk around and do it. They're most likely gonna talk about it tomorrow, but I didn't stay because I didn't feel too comfortable going door to door. But as soon as I got home, we ate some pancakes, and my cousins asked if they can come over for the day. So of course, I said yes, because I'm always accepting anyone who wants to come over for a little bit. And they really hung out. Like, they really were there for a long time. I had some stuff I had to do. So first, I had to top off or cut off the hot and cold from the shower that I'm working on for the kids shower. So that way no more water leaks and I can really finish the tub. I was only able to cut off one because I forgot hot and cold, like a numbskull. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, I still did it regardless. I went into the house and then I realized, why am I going into the house when I can just go behind the wall? So I went behind the wall, had to move some stuff in my daughter's room. After that, I went to move a wire from like one part of the wall to another part of the wall that was literally like 2 feet away from my mother-in-law. I got to use my new tool that you can put at an angle and cut through cut through 2x4s. It's just literally just like a drill to go by 2x4s. So I did that. I thought it was really cool. I really liked it. I really enjoyed that tool. Even though I used it for like 10 seconds, it made things so much easier than having to use the other. I have another tool that makes little small holes in 2x4s, but the tool that I use is how do you call it? It's like this wide on the top, so I have to make sure I go at a straight angle because I can't go crooked. And this new tool that I bought, the tip is like that big, so it's about 3/4 of an inch. So when I drilled it, it was much better, way much better. So that honestly helped, and connected everything, put the drywall back. Super simple, so easy. Made a 30-minute job into literally like 7, maybe 10 minutes top, because I was talking to my mother-in-law for a little bit. Then I went back home. I changed the oil in both cars. I have to fill up the air in this car because I think the back left tire is loose. Not loose, but letting out some air. And it always happens in the winter time. But of course, you know, you have to have every tire even, because if not, the car is working more. That's what I've learned growing up. And this one car definitely tells you when that's happening. So I need to go fill it up as soon as I can because I don't want to be wasting gas. Of course, I don't want to be wasting gas. That's the biggest thing nowadays with the gas so high. And then after that, I literally just, we ate all the food that was kind of like leftovers in the fridge. And, oh, excuse me, one of my cousins ate Alfredo with some chicken. I ate some chicken with vegetables and white rice, so did my wife. And then my cousin, I made her some bean and cheese. I made some bean and cheese for the kids. There was a lot of leftover food, and I said, let's just get it all out in one day. So we all ate, and it was super good. So now the fridge is like almost empty because we had so much extra food in there. And then after that, we put on the movie Transformers, the last one, The Rise of the Beast. And like, I went to go lay down and watch it on the sofa. I pulled out that middle piece to make the sofa a bed. And I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I just wake up to someone tapping my hand. I said, I'm ready to go home. And it was my cousins telling me, hey, it's time. And I think I started watching at 3. And then I woke up like around 5:30, almost 6. And I was like, gosh, I'm sorry I knocked out. And they said, no, we all knocked out. And I thought that was funny. I don't usually have my cousins over, but usually when they are over, I let them play with the kids because it gives me time to do stuff around the house. And I was trying to make it a very productive Saturday. I was super tired too, and I was like, guys, I can't believe I knocked out so fast. It was definitely worth it. That nap, oh, that nap felt good. Now I took them home already because they just wanted to. I told them, you guys can stay as long as you want. You don't have to go back home. I will take you home when you guys are ready to go home. So I love hanging out with them. It's always a good time. They're gonna come over tomorrow with my sister, and my sister's gonna come over. We're gonna have a little family game night, and we're just gonna hang out for a while. There's a thing that I'm trying to work on is not talking so much or not trying to be too extra. So tomorrow's gonna be my first real, like, hey, you know, you don't need to make a joke every 5 seconds. So I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Definitely see how it works. I'll pray about it tonight again, of course. I just want to be able to get better every day. Even though I know, you know, making a joke's not bad, but there are times where I want to say about 100% of the time I overdo it. And that's just the way my personality is, but I can't make any excuses when I want to be better every day. And it's been, I've been noticing it more, my family's been noticing it more, so I'm gonna take it in, and I wanna of course work on that. If there's ever a time that I feel like I can be a better man, then I'm gonna take the advice, because these people that are telling me care about me, and they're not just telling me because they hate me. So I'm gonna work on it tomorrow and try to be a little bit nice, not just nicer, but just like not joking so much. Have a good time. I don't know what we're gonna play. I think one of them bought this game called or or something like that. Like, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to answer questions, but you can't say If you say you lose. I don't know about it, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. That'll be like afternoon, like 4ish or something. And then we're gonna make steak fries. Chili steak fries. We used to make this like a while ago, but it's been so long since we made them. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll finish up the weekend. I'm gonna post this video tomorrow, but I'm gonna start working on it right now. This gave me a good time to just talk and just hang out. Literally 9.5 minutes to get to the house. I'm literally about to park, so I want to say about 10 minutes exactly. That was good. That was good. I hope you guys enjoyed your week. If you guys ever want to ask for a prayer, I do not mind. I get nervous, but if you want to ask for a prayer, I do not mind. Just leave it in the comments or send me a message. Whatever, up to you. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and be safe. God bless you guys.